Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Happy second day of vlogust. Once again, excited to be starting off another vlog. This one's gonna look a little different than yesterday's. I was pretty productive yesterday. I fought through a lot of exhaustion because I hadn't gotten good sleep the night before to, get some cleaning done around the house and get some organization done, and I feel really proud of that. But today we're gonna take things a little bit more slow. I hate to use TikTok terminology, but I want to have like a soft girl day, a soft girl life in general, but like definitely a soft girl day where I just kick back, read some books, hang out with my cats. I am going to a Pilates class at 4:30, which should be nice and soothing. I will say that is the one thing I love about Club Pilates. People tend to shit on it because it is not the most like intense workout ever, and it's like commercial. I have found pretty much every class that I've gone to in the Reformer Flow series to be just the perfect mix of, getting your core engaged, doing a little bit of something, taking things kind of easy, and I'm ready for that today. Honestly, the only thing that I really want to get done is some reading. I read that kind of not so great Sally Rooney book yesterday, and today I just want to like read whatever is exciting me, whatever I have ready to go, and I'm kind of feeling a little bit in a thriller mood. Looking at the books that I have checked out from Libby, I pretty much only check out books from Libby lately that are for different list videos or like upcoming projects. So I have a lot of like historical fiction for a historical fiction video I'm doing later in the month, but I do have The Mystery Guest by Nita Prose. I never read The Maid, so I'm hoping that I don't need that context going into this one, but I really want to get that one read today. After that, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to see where the day takes us. I might want to read a romance. I might want to read another mystery. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm in a mystery mood, but maybe I'll read one and be totally totally done after that. But I want to read at least 2 books today, so we'll see if we can get it done. I'm just gonna take you with me, hang out with me and my cats. We're gonna have a good day. Okay, so I am 20% into, I was gonna say The Maid. It's not The Maid, it's The Mystery Guest, the sequel to The Maid. Like I think I said a second ago, I haven't read that book and I literally don't know anything about it. Starting this was interesting. Something about the cover doesn't really, I feel like, fit the vibe of the narration, but that's okay. Main character Molly is a maid at this like very fancy hotel. She's a little bit of an oddball, shall we say. You kind of get that vibe from the very beginning of the book. She is really into her job and she takes it very seriously. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's something about her, you know what I mean? And she's written like that intentionally, you can tell. And at the beginning of the book, she is tasked with making this gentleman very comfortable as he is staying at this like, fancy hotel. He is going to, I guess, like announce something. He is a mystery writer. He's going to use their tea room to announce something, right? The day that he is going to announce, he is like up on stage and he's like, his throat kind of hurts, so he wants some tea. One of Molly's co-workers, someone who she is training because she's the head maid now, giving him some tea with honey, and he basically drops dead right there and then. This is kind of bad because Molly has already been in hot water before being accused of killing someone. I'm assuming that's like the plot of the first book, and now she doesn't want that to happen to this person that she is training up, and they're trying to kind of get to the bottom of what happened, who could have been, behind this. Simultaneously, there is this past plot line where we're getting some backstory into Molly. She is someone who lives with her grandmother. Her grandmother is a maid, and Molly is being held back or like kicked out of school for being a bit of an oddball, for being a bit of a strange person. And her grandmother's like, yeah, okay, well, my granddaughter's a little strange. That doesn't mean that she shouldn't get a proper education, especially when her grades are so good. But after a little bit of back and forth, she pulls Molly out of school, and Molly is going to kind of train with her grandmother and just like, I guess, be babysat by her grandmother since she won't get a traditional education. I don't know. So we're seeing how she interacts as she is growing up. Again, in addition to this like present day plotline where we're trying to figure out who done it with a murder. So interesting so far. I kind of like that Molly is a little bit of an oddball. I kind of like the general tone of the story. It's a lot more entertaining than I expected. I don't know what I expected. I thought this would be a little bit more serious, maybe a little bit more noir, again, just because of the cover, but it's definitely not very serious. I'm kind of appreciating that. Switching gears a little bit though. Part of the reason I wanted to like sit down and talk to y'all is because a new list just came out. And if there's one thing about me, I love lists. They get me going. Nothing, I would say, throughout the course of my YouTube career has excited me more than fan lists. Give me a good book list and I am literally chomping at the bit to read the books. I don't care what the fucking list is. I'm like, okay, type all of these into my notes app with like the little bubble so I can check it off every time I've read a book. Oh, I love it, okay? And this list is not from Goodreads, which is a rare feat indeed. The reason I choose Goodreads, if anyone was wondering, for my book lists and not a lot of other sources, is because I find that often whoever curates lists for various publications doesn't tend to know much about books, doesn't tend to do any vetting for the books that end up on the list, and with Goodreads, it is usually like fan-sourced or reader-sourced material. So, Goodreads will put together something like the most popular books of the past decade. That is based on reader data, right? That's not an opinion. That is how many people have shelved that book as read. I personally appreciate that. I like there to be some sort of reason a list was created. Anyway, Time just came out with a list that said 50 romance books to read right now, and it is a list of books spanning from the 1700s to 2023, and it was curated by looking at some lists, some award winners, and also talking to librarians and booksellers and people in general who read romance, and combing through this list. Oh my god, I can tell that it was curated. As someone who reads in the genre frequently, like, it's nice to see some care being taken with the list. It is a fairly diverse list. It covers not only contemporary romance but also historical romance. There's not a lot of fantasy romance on the list, I think, because they specifically said we were looking for a book with romance as the central plot, so they didn't include things like ACOTAR and Fourth Wing. I'm just so pleased. Like, seeing some not niche romances on there, but romances that I don't think get a lot of love nowadays, like Lover Awakened by J.R. Ward. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped for this list. I have read 26 of the 50. Technically, I've read more than that, but some of the ones on the list I would like to revisit just to get concrete opinion formed, but I am excited. I think I might do a ranking video of this list. I'm talking about all 50 books and putting them in order from, in my opinion, worst to best. I think that could be a fun way to do things. We'll see how it evolves, but I'm excited to dive into this one because, again, it's actually well curated. So hats off to Time. Hats off to Time for that. And I would love to see more in the future. I'm sure we will. Yeah, that's exciting, especially compared to the New York Times one that is curated by authors. That's kind of been circulating lately, and none of those books seemed interesting to me, and there was only one romance author featured, and obviously she had a lot of romance on her list, but a lot of the other authors didn't have romance as their best books, you know what I mean? So I wasn't super hyped to read from that. So hyped. Thank you, Time. I'm gonna read that at some point. I don't know when I will make a video, but hopefully this year. I think I'll be able to get to it. Some of my other list videos might take a back seat. I have, I think, 3 more list videos planned for this year aside from this one, but time will tell. Time will tell. I need to eat something, y'all. I made a mistake. Not a mistake. Kind of a mistake. I got fast food breakfast this morning because I forgot to thaw something to eat, and that's on me. I could have just prepared eggs or something. I could have done that. I was feeling lazy. I got fast food breakfast, and I can tell my blood sugar's not loving it. It was funny. I was literally on my way to get fast food, and I was thinking to myself, it's crazy how I have not had blood sugar issues for the past month, and now today I'm having the blood sugar problems, the sweats, the faintness, so I need to eat something pretty immediately. Something high protein that's going to help balance things out. But after that, I'm going to do some more reading and I'm going to bop on over to Pilates and I'll report back. Hello friends, I am back from Pilates. I wanted to do a little OOTD because I feel like I'm always mentioning the matching sets that I get from Amazon, and I want to differentiate between 3 that I talk to y'all about most often. So for a while I was raving about a set from Oxjox. It has a twisted front bra and bike shorts. Those are my favorite for walks, but I have 2 legging and top sets that I really enjoy from 2 different brands. So the one that I'm wearing today, this is from CRZ Yoga, and I would say this is most similar to something Lululemon-esque. I think these are supposed to be a dupe for some of the Align stuff. I don't believe that many things are dupes for Lululemon, but this is probably the most similar that I've ever gotten. It's not very compressive, but it's super soft, really high-waisted. These are the 25-inch inseam leggings. This is the U-back bra, or tank top. It comes down, I would say right above my belly button. Got a U in the back. There's also a crisscross strap one that they sell, but I'm pretty sure it's shorter. I like to cover the majority of my body. This is what I like to wear to Pilates and yoga because it is, again, very stretchy and not very compressive. And then my camo sets, camo with a K, are my favorite for lifting and bar because they're a little bit more compressive. I think I actually prefer the look of the camo set better. I like the feel of the CRZ Yoga set. Different outfits for different occasions, but I kind of wear them interchangeably. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. This is a hot pink set. I don't know what the color name is. I'll leave it a link in the description. And when I say matching sets, by the way. I never purchase truly matching sets on Amazon, like come together as a pair for one price, because most of that stuff on Amazon, it tends to be really shitty quality. I tend to purchase things that I just know are going to match because they're like the same line from a particular brand, if that makes sense. So like this is the CRZ Butterlux line that I'm wearing, and I like it. I'm feeling kind of cute. Y'all gave me so many compliments on the purple one that I wore on the main channel for my last wrap up. It's the same exact set, just in a lavender, and they have this in a bunch of different colors. Pilates was good. My favorite instructor again, which was really nice, and got a little bit more red of the maid. Hayden and I are actually going to go and pick up some dinner. He is upstairs, but he's gonna come down in a second. Yeah, he forgot to thaw chicken, which is kind of sad, but not that sad for me. I ended up having, if you're curious, as my pre-Pilates snack, or chicken Alfredo lean cuisine, which literally is just like a nice, shitty Olive Garden style Alfredo with prosciutto on top. So it was extra salty, extra sodium filled. And am I gonna get some more of that for dinner? Not the same meal, but more salt? Yeah, sure am. Might not be like the most balanced day of eating, but you know my electrolytes are balanced. She's full up on the salt. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear on the vlogs.
Hello, I'm the devil. It's me, Satan.
He's in his fancy fit. He went to the office. Oh, he's modeling. I showed them my OOTD, so I thought I could show them yours as well.
You didn't ask, but it's okay because I'm looking okay today.
Oh yeah. What would you like for dinner?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I'm in like one of those moods where like...
You would have liked to eat at home if we had chicken thawed?
No. I've done a lot of things today, so my brain hasn't like caught up to think about food yet. The lunch was really good.
Mine was salty.
What was your lunch?
I just told them I had a lean cuisine.
It's never a good idea.
Lean cuisine with prosciutto to make it fancy.
So
it was like very salty.
I can't do it.
It was very salty, but I did have it. Oh, y'all, I forgot to show you the best part of my OOTD. There we go.
That is honestly the best part.
I'll leave a link to these grippy socks. I think I linked my like solid white pairs on the last video, but these ones have the little stripies. I have like a 3-pack. There's black with white stripes, white with black stripes, and then baby blue with white stripes. Yeah, that's a lid to a candle.
I know, I just didn't know what candle. I couldn't find the candle.
It's upstairs, actually.
Oh, okay. It was at the back door. So.
Oh, you don't have to tell me because I could hear him bring it all the way down here and bat it around on the garage. Is he upstairs sleeping?
Huh?
Is he upstairs still sleeping?
Bakey?
Yeah.
I don't know. He wasn't when I got home.
He's
but that's also
the worst.
probably partially because Dingo got into your underdesk trash can.
He keeps doing that.
I cleaned it out.
There's nothing.
So.
There's nothing in there though. Is the thing.
He did find your
acetone cotton balls.
No, the Tetra Pak protein drink, and he like ripped a couple holes in that.
There's like nothing left in it.
No, I know.
That's what I don't understand about the man.
I'm not really concerned because I don't think that he like ate anything like based on what I saw
There's
on
nothing
the
good in
ground.
there.
But he did tear up the Tetra Pak a little bit.
Gotcha.
Just a little bit.
I would say I'd try to close the office when I leave. I don't have to corral all the cats out. So
No, that's fine.
maybe he just not be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell instantly when I got home.
Yeah.
Like, because
his little tail stuck.
Because yeah, he like I walked in the door and he looked at me and then tail between the legs and then he like kind of ran away like over there and I was like, all right, well, what did you do today? So then I had to like walk around the house to figure out what it was. Yeah. I was like, what did you just like eat a cat turd or something right before I got home?
This is why y'all don't see RP very much. RP likes his kennel and is good boy when we're gone. This one has so much separation anxiety that he cannot be kenneled, and
literally the kennel that RP uses used to be Dingo's kennel that I only used a handful of times, and he legitimately like mangled the metal bars of the kennel. It's like dented because he tried to break out.
He roams the house, and sometimes that's good and sometimes it's not so good. Mostly it's annoying because he'll get up on the couch and get it covered in dog hair.
Just generally be a menace to society. Eat trash and eat poop. That's the two things he loves.
Well, we prevent him from eating.
Yeah, most of the time.
Are you being cute? He like is always, he never wants to be on camera. He's like stressed out by it.
Sit.
Do you want to say hi? You can see all his grays. His touch of gray. I think it's more than a touch at this point. How old is he now, 10? Is he just 10 years old?
I just don't want to bring him to the office one day. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. People brings their dogs to his office, so.
Yeah.
I guess we will mosey. Yeah, I have no idea what we're gonna eat. I'm kind of feeling like Chipotle again for me. I don't know, but you were not getting a burrito. I'm just gonna put that down right now. Last time we went to Chipotle, he got a burrito and then he was bitchy.
No, it was because I've never had one before, so I was like, you know what?
He was like, I think it's a good idea.
I didn't say it was a good idea. It just like, it kind of sounded good at the time, but I take it back because for some reason there was a part of me that was like, oh, maybe it'll taste different, but everything tastes the same. So No, I just won't be getting Chipotle probably.
Do you want a hug? Hi, lovey. Come here. Oh, handsome, handsome. This one loves to be held like baby.
Also, you can't see, but this is right here.
What's the orange? Did you have a cheddar snack?
No, I took out the bag of sweet potato chips, and literally I opened it, and somehow these came out before I even like got the bag open.
He's like never on camera, so.
Who, Joni?
Mr. Joan. Anyway, we're gonna head and may or may not talk to you in the car. If not, I'm gonna update you when we get home on this book and my bath plans because I'm taking a bath tonight.
Ooh.
Soft, turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things.
Hello friends, I am back from dinner. I just actually had a cookie and took my nightly supplements and fed the cats, obviously. I wanted to pop in and give you an update on, I keep wanting to say The Maid, but that's not the name of this one. It's The Mystery Guest. I didn't like this. I did not think this was a very good mystery thriller. I can understand why people might have enjoyed The Maid. I say that as if I like know anything about it or have read it. Molly is a very interesting character. She kind of gives like Amelia Bedelia vibes. The mystery itself wasn't very interesting. I didn't really care as the story unfolded. Like at the 50% mark, I was like, okay, things are gearing up. Like I'm ready to learn more. I'm ready to get like deeper into the story. And the present and the past plot lines definitely pertain to each other. I was curious to see how Molly's like childhood pertained to what we were like learning about in the present day. I thought it was just to give her backstory, but then I was like, oh wait, this actually like ties in. But that wasn't enough to like keep the story interesting. And when we figure out who did it, like who killed this famous author, it's just like, well, it's really not that great. I don't know. I hate that. Like, I hate that the one book that I'm reading in this video, like, it's just not very good. But it's popular, and I'm pretty sure this is for the video where I'm reading the 76 most popular books of the past decade. I say that. Let's see. Oh, no. Wait. Okay. Different list video. Actually, it's not a list video. I am reading the most read books of 2024 so far. There are a bunch of different books in different categories for this particular list. I'll just like insert it so you can see what it looks like. But basically, there's like a fiction section, a romance section, whatever. And I have read the first book, like the most popular book in each category, almost all of the categories. I thought I could do just like a little quickie review of those books. I think there's like a little over 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9 of them. I can't count. I only have 2 more to read: Atomic Habits and Hidden Pictures. I was already meaning to read Atomic Habits, and that's probably a good thing to be reading this month, so I'll be reading that at some point, probably on this channel. And then Hidden Pictures, I know nothing about, and it's like on a very long wait for my library. We'll see if it comes in time. If not, I might just have to get it from Amazon. But yeah, excited to have finished at least one of the books for videos I'm working on. That video is going to go live in like a few weeks, I think like 3 weeks or something on my channel, so hopefully that book comes in from the library before then. I was meaning to read another book today, but really like my whole goal for August, as y'all know, is to read 1 book a day at least, and I did that, so I'm feeling confident, feeling happy, and I'm actually starting in on another one, though I won't really be talking to y'all about it. I really want to take a bath and get cozy, have again that like soft girl day that I was really craving. I'm gonna start in on Spark of the Everflame. I am in such a romantic mood, and I feel like I just need to know what this book is about, because this is one that I was like this close to picking for my KU romantasy video that I did last month. And was it last month or June? It's been a second. But it also feels like not that long ago that I read those books. It was in July. And I need to get back into it because I feel like KU has a lot of good romantasy to offer, and like they just keep piling up, and then I don't read them, and then I never know what's good and what's cool. And I need to and I want to. kind of like I want to read all of the books for that romance list. I'll leave a link to that one in the description too if you were like curious to see it. I think this is where I leave you, my friends. I think I'm gonna go get cozy in my bath. I really need to wash my hair. Yes, I do wash my hair in the bathtub. No shame in my game. And get ready for tomorrow. In terms of my goals, have I hit my goals today? Let's think about this. I read a book, which I feel good about. Didn't eat fruit today. I know, for shame. I just wanted a cookie. I was gonna make my little parfait. It was seeming a little too filling, so I just had a cookie. So I did not hit that goal. And I haven't journaled yet, but I am planning on doing that after my bath. So 2 out of 3, I consider not too bad. And you know, we're gonna try to aim for perfection for the other days, but you know, you win some, you lose some. A pretty good day. Maybe not like my most productive, but not every day has to be perfect, and not every day has to be the most productive. As long as you are happy and as long as you are still Earthside, that's something to be happy about. So not to get too philosophical like I always do, but I had a fun time with y'all today. Sorry this one wasn't as thrilling, but you know, that's gonna happen over the course of this month. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.